If you are new to this channel, I kindly advise you to please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and also click on the notification button so that when we upload any new video, you'll be the first to receive it. Alright, before we start, we have to know something little about variation. We are saying that you have a variation when variation comes about when we have two quantities and there are changes in either one of them. Alright? So, what I'm trying to say that is what variation means. But then inverse variation is also what changes in what quantities. But here, when one increases, there is also a corresponding what decrease in the other quantity. That is what I mean by inverse variation. So here, I can compare this thing to indirect proportion. Okay, that is when you are doing ratio and proportion. We have something like that there. Okay, but today this is what you are focused on. Yes. So how do I know that a question is in inverse variation? Or yes, inverse variation. So to know that, we have to use the word negative. So negatively varies. Then we can also have negatively proportional, or the inversely what varies. Okay. Yes. So we did direct variation in the previous videos. So we are just continuing from what inverse variation. So now we know that when we talk about variation, we have to introduce a symbol of this sign. Alright? So if I want to compare two quantities, we use this symbol here. Okay, so maybe I can write T varies as maybe K. That is a question that you can have, but that is for the direct. But then, how do I put a statement into inverse variation form? So let me write this statement for you. Say that V varies inversely as the square of S. Alright, so this is a question that we can have. So how do I write this thing here? So we introduce a variation symbol, which is this. Now, this is my thing. V varies inversely to use 1 over the square of S. Now, in inverse variation, we are saying that we use a fraction to represent the inverse form of whatever that we are talking about, right? So here, if you have a statement in inverse variation, we have a fraction form which is 1 over any quantity that we are talking about here. Is that okay? So from this statement, I've been able to do this. Now, we are saying that this thing here has to come down to become V equals to K times 1 over S squared. Okay? Then the K here is what? Our constant proportionality. Alright? So this is our constant proportionality that came out of this variation symbol here. Okay? So we are just trying to say that if you are able to put it into this equation, then we have to find for our K, right? Which is our constant. So to be able to solve the question, we need our K. How do I find my K? I'll be able to find my K only if V and S is given. Do you get it? So it means that the question here has to continue by saying that then find type of question. So we have V and S being given to us. So we just want substitute it into the equation. So here, so V equals 5, S equals 2. So we are substituting it into the formula. So here, 5 equal to the K times 1 all over my S is what? 2 squared. Okay? So if that be the case, then I can say that 5 equal to K all over 2 squared is 4. Alright? So if 2 squared is 4, then I have to cross multiply. So here we have 5 times 4 equal to K. Okay? So K should be equal to 5 times 4 is what? 20. Are we getting it? So if we've been able to find for our K, then we are saying that we can put K into the equation being given to us to be able to find what V when S is 25. But before we go to that, they can also ask you a question to find an equation which connects S and V together. Do you get it? So to do that, the first thing that you have to do is to find for K, which you've gotten. So we just need to what? Put in the value of K into the equation. After putting it into the equation, this will tell us the relationship between V and S. Alright? So just state V should be equal to K is what? 20 times 1 all over what? S squared. Or V equals to 20 all over S squared. This is the relationship between V and S. Alright? So let's continue again. So getting back to the question, find V when S equals what? 25. So we need V. V equals what? We don't know. Then S here equals to what? 25. So we substitute it into the formula. So now we have what? V should be equal to 20 times 1 all over 25 all squared. Alright? So in this case, we have V to be equal to what? 20 all over 25 all squared is what? So 625. That is what? Our answer. So we've gotten this. So here we just need to what? Divide through by a common what? Number. So we are saying that when we divide, what are we getting? So let me divide first. So 5 goes here, 4, and 5 goes here, 25 times. Right? No. 5 goes into 6, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. So 1, 2, 5 times. Alright? So here we can have V equal to so 0.032. Okay, so that is the value of our V when we have a question like this. Okay, so thank you for your time, and we will continue in another video. Alright, so I'd like to remind you to also like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done that, and please click on the notification button up there. Thank you very much. Bye.